what purpose does the Senator from Spotsylvania, Senator Reeves, rise?
Thank you, Mr. President. Rise to speak to the resolution.
Senator's the floor.
Mr. President, members of the chamber, I just want to stand to tell you that the senator from Chesterfield, senior senator from Chesterfield, and I met a long time ago on a campaign trail. And that person I met a long time ago is not the same person I met today. And I don't think any one of us can ever be the same once you enter politics. But I do know this, Mr. President. Your oath and your character, that's what matters here. And that's what matters when you go home. My dad always said, son, your conduct reveals your character. Let me say that again. Your conduct reveals your character. He also said, be careful who you hang out with. You know, I spoke to this measure earlier, the original draft of this, in the P&E committee, of which the senior senator from Chesterfield had the opportunity to defend herself, and I think chose to do something else rather than show up and defend herself. And I was not there to defend her. I was there to defend our First Amendment right, to which I think is important to all of us who are in public office and the citizens of my district and the great Commonwealth. You've heard my colleagues speak about a pattern of behavior, systematic pattern of behavior. And I was always taught, try to seek out wise counsel when you can. We all do that in here. If you don't know something about a bill or anything else, doesn't matter what party you are or who you are, there are subject matter experts and people that are willing here that are invested in you. And many of us have tried to do that for the senior senator in Chesterfield, to let her see where she was headed. Theodore Roosevelt said, the foundation stone of national life is and ever must be the individual character of the individual citizen. The individual character of the individual citizen. And integrity lies in doing what one speaks and speaking what one does. I've been a personal recipient of the wrath of the senior senator of Chesterfield several times and tried to forgive and forget. And in my testimony in P&E the other day, I finally reserved the right to seek God's wisdom, where he speaks about warn a divisive person once, warn them twice, and then have nothing to do with them. So, Mr. President, that's where this senator from Spotsylvania is going to stand. I'm going to stand on the Word of God and have nothing to do with the senior senator from Chesterfield. Thank you, Mr. President.